Hey everyone, my name is Jermaine Parker, the Philly Home Guru with Coldwell Banker Realty in Old City, Philadelphia. Today I want to talk about the mortgage process. This video is going to be about the mortgage process, or actually the whole home buying process. The first thing I would recommend is actually getting pre-approved, talking to a lender. A good lender is a great asset, just as well as a good realtor is. So I definitely have lenders that have access to great programs, and even if the person isn't already qualified or ready to buy, they actually stick with them, help them out with different programs to get ready to buy. So there you have it. So the first thing I would say is getting pre-approved and getting your finances in order. Huge deal. Okay, then after that, then you come to me. I will help you with the home buying, home finding, home searching process. And, that's basically, I'm just getting information, getting your motivation. What are you looking for? What do you need? What do you want? What do you wish? I sit down with you and I hammer out exactly what you need, exactly what you want, and what you wish for, because this is a huge experience for most people, and you want to be somewhere, you want to buy something that's suitable and satisfactory to you, or possibly something that meets your expectations. That'll be perfect in an ideal situation. So we do that, and I set up a search for you. I could go through the search for you, but most of the times I prefer to send you the search so you can get comfortable going through the system, looking at the properties, look at the neighborhood, look at the price point, look at the amenities, whether it has parking. Hopefully it has parking, especially in Philly. You go through all of that stuff. Then when it comes down to it, sometimes there's a bunch of choices for you. I would then narrow that down. I like to have at most 20 homes for you to look through. I don't like having more than 20 homes. It gets overwhelming. So I would do some personal weeding out as based on exactly what you told me you wanted and needed. And then we go look at homes when when you're ready. When I go see homes, I typically like for you to be familiar with the neighborhood at least. So I would have you go to the neighborhood, drive around just to make sure that it's something that jives with what you are, like what you're looking to do. Excuse me. My eyebrow's kind of big. I need to brush them out sometime. But anyway, sorry about that. So focus on the neighborhood, then we'll go see some properties in that or those neighborhoods. And that process is that's the fun part of the process, actually going to see homes, walking through, taking a list. I would definitely recommend having a list or a checklist or something to write down each home so you know what you saw, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would consider or wouldn't consider. That'll be very helpful in the end, because after you see maybe 3 or 4 homes, it gets kind of choppy. Like, we think that we'll remember everything. Oh, we saw it, we'll remember. You don't really remember all the time. But so we do that process. So if you love the house, you're interested, you want to put in an offer, that's when I start my real job. I will help you craft an offer based on, the current market, based on what your finances are, your pre-approval amount, and based on the climate. I will talk to the agent personally. I will figure out whether there's offers already, what they're looking for, what their motivation is. If I can get that, sometimes they don't provide it, but I'll try to negotiate with them as much information as I can, so I can help you make the best offer that you can make. So once we do that, we figure out the offer, we submit it. If your offer is accepted, then at that point, your job is kind of done, and really that's when the process starts. So as far as the contract part, once your contract is signed and your offer is accepted, that's when you begin the process of going through a contingency period. The contingency period is when you get to inspect the home for different things, whether it's home inspection, radon, wood infestation, termites. You can do the sewer line, the roof. You can go through it. You have typically it's 10 days. It's negotiable depending on the buyer and the seller. Once you're in that period, you have the option of saying, based on what you found, you can say, I don't like what I found. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm out. You're able to get out at that point. Typically is 7 to 10 days you'll have your deposit back. I think I left that out. When you submit a contract, you're actually submitting a good faith estimate or a good faith deposit, which, just basically lets them know that you're serious. Sometimes people use that as a negotiating factor. I can explain all this stuff individually. If you just send me a message or DM or call, text me, let me know, email me. Because it's kind of, I'm doing this off the cuff, so I'm not reading anything. So it's kind of difficult to remember everything, but that's the process. So you submit your offer with the earnest money deposit, and that is accepted. Once that's accepted, you get to your contingency period where you do your inspections. While you're doing your inspections, you get the reports. You say, hey, I don't like this, I do like this. If you don't like it, generally that's the period where you back out of the contract. If you don't like it, you have that option to back out. You have the option to say, I don't like it and I want you to fix this, or I want money to be credited to me at closing for this or that, whether it's fixing the roof or whatever. It could be a number of things. The home inspection is scary as hell. So it shows you cracks and chips and holes and whatever. It shows you a bunch of things. So you definitely should be prepared for your home inspection, because it can be scary and overwhelming and makes you think that the house is about to fall in on you. Most of the time it's not. But they give you the information so you're aware. I feel like I'm rambling. Sure I am, but it's a lot of information. That's why you hire me, because I know all this stuff. I put it into motion. You sit back, you say, hey, I want this house. I help you get the contract. It's signed, and you go relax. You don't do anything unless I need some information or something happened. So anyway, so you can have the option of backing out of the contract during the contingency period, or you can ask for repairs, or you could just say, everything is perfect. Let's move forward. Everything is negotiable. This is a contract and an agreement. Everything is negotiable. You don't have to agree, but you have to agree to move on. Okay, let me say it again. You don't have to agree with what you want and they want, but to move on in the process, you both have to agree to something or part ways. During the time of the home inspection, you also, in the background, you have title working. Title is going to clear the title, get you title insurance, make sure there's nobody else that has claims to this property. So you basically will be unencumbered. At the same time, the bank, the lender, will be working through the loan. When you get a pre-approval, it's not a real approval. It's a pre-approval, which they pre-approve you for most things. And then the lender goes through the process. After the contract is accepted, they go through the process of underwriting the loan. Again, I can explain these topics or do separate videos on these topics if you like. Just let me know. So you got the home inspection going on. You got the other inspections as well. I just say home inspection. You got the inspections going on. You got title doing their job. You have the lender doing their job. You'll get insurance at this point if you want, you should. And all this stuff is going on. And it's nothing to do with you. If they need you, they'll talk to me and I'll let you know what you need or what they need. So you got that, the period, the inspections, title, lender. yeah, well, once you get in the process at a certain point, you want to start to getting things in order as far as your utilities and things like that. You will be updated throughout the process on that, so you won't miss it. You would basically just have a cutoff date for your utilities and a cut-on date for utilities in your new place, based on what your move date, whether it's automatic or whether it's in the future. Sometimes people negotiate to stay in their home after they sell it to you for another 2 weeks or a month so they can have time to move. It's not really common, but it can happen. And once everything is done, the insurance, you have your insurance, you have your title search done, everything is free and clear. It's going to be your home. You have the lender that is underwriting the loan. That's done. Everything is checked and balanced and all that stuff. You have the settlement or your closing. Some states call it settlement. Some people call it your closing. That's when everybody come together with the title company, the conveyancer, and you sign a bunch of papers, depending if it's a cash deal or a mortgage. When you have a mortgage loan, you will sign a bunch of papers. Cash deals are way less and way quicker to complete. But regardless, it's still pretty painless. You're signing the energy, the anxiety, the excitement, all of that is going through you signing paper. Wow, I'm buying this home. This is a lot of money. This is like 4 cars worth of a house. It's like, no. But so that's going on. You get the settlement and you get your keys. That's pretty much it in a kind of a nutshell. That's it. That's the process. Again, there's intricate details to each part of the process, but for the most part, that's it. And you don't have to do anything. All of it, I'm taking care of it. I'm monitoring the whole process. That's why you find a good realtor that knows what he's doing, that has some experience, that has your best interest, which, it's not, anyway, yes, that has your best interest and is looking out for you. That's it. So if you're thinking of moving to Philadelphia or the surrounding counties, give me a call and I will help you. If you're thinking of moving inside of Philly, give me a call. I can help you. If you're thinking of moving outside of Philly into another state, I can help you. We have branches in different states that I can link you to someone that's competent and fiercely good at what they do. We stay connected so we can have reciprocal referrals through each other. So we know if you come to me, I want to refer you to somebody as good as me, somebody that's efficient, that's, very good at what they do. And other people want to be assured that they're doing the same thing, So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like the video, watch it again. It's a long video. I've never done a video this long, but I thought it was important because I get a lot of questions and sometimes I feel like I'm thorough when I'm saying something, but I'm actually not. So I do it like this. Hey, you can watch this video. You get an overview of the process. If you have any questions, ask me about a specific thing that you didn't understand and I'll take it from there. So thanks for spending your time. I appreciate it. If you have any questions or if you like my help in any way related to real estate, let me know. Philly Home Guru